Hello everybody, this is Peyton on the Electronic Toy Archive, and we don't really do too many of these videos with visuals and someone actually talking and demonstrating a toy, but I feel like this thing kind of needs one. I've been wanting this thing for a long time, and I'm glad I finally got the chance to get one. I've known about it for a few years. Nobody really talks about it too much, which I find kind of weird because it is probably one of the coolest, well, okay, not one of the coolest Leapfrog toys. I would have to say that goes to the My Own Learning Leap, but as far as these kinds of toys, Leapfrog hasn't really made too many music-related toys, or specifically music-focused toys. They did the Learning Screen Karaoke, which I have, and I love it. But they haven't really done too many of them. They did the phonics radio, but that was more learning letters than it was a music thing. Yeah, it had songs, but it wasn't specifically a music-focused thing, and the Fridge DJ was kind of that as well. Maybe a little more music-focused, but this thing is probably one of the most music-focused things that they've done. This is the Leaps Learning Band from 2000, and it is probably one of my favorite toys. For everybody that can't see, I'll do a description. It kind of looks like one of those radio / CD player things, except on the top, instead of having a thing that opens up to put something in, you have the 4 moppers on the top, and they can press down. 4 character buttons, mopping, what are their names? Leap. They all play different instruments too, which we'll get into later. There's Leap. It's kind of on the front, in the middle, or kind of in the middle. And then Lily is off to the left. And then Dog Mopper, Dan, is kind of in the back, and then the cat, Casey, I think. I don't know. I'm not used to all these things having names. I just go, okay, there's a frog mopper. There's another frog mopper. There's a dog and a cat mopper. Anyway, on the front, there are 2 speakers. Now, for some reason, the right one is the only one that works on mine. I don't know if that's the only speaker or if the left one is supposed to be a speaker as well. But on the front, there's a few things. On the bottom, there's the 3 sound effect buttons. Above that, there's 2 switches. The left one is the power / mode switch, and the right one is a volume switch. One thing I'm kind of surprised about is this is actually a software-controlled volume switch. It clicks, like the thing makes a click when you turn the volume up or down. I've never seen things with a physical and software-controlled volume switch. Or they might be out there, but there isn't too many of them. And then above that, you have the 4 song controls. So you got previous on the left, next on the right, play next to the next button, and then stop over there next to the forward button. So it goes, the previous button. So it goes previous, stop, play, and then next. And then on the back, behind the character buttons, there is a handle that pops up, and you can carry the thing. I like that it clicks into place, so when you pop it up, it clicks in there. You kind of do that, it clicks down too. On the left, there is a cartridge slot. I heard that it was Leap Zone, like Mind Station compatible. You can download things onto it, but you really can't, because that software is no longer up, and no one archived it. But I was wondering how it would do it because I didn't know if this thing would actually have a cartridge port. But it does. You just kind of slide the cartridge in there and it pushes that plastic door out of the way and you pop it out and it closes. Around the back, it doesn't have anything. The right side doesn't have anything. But on the bottom is the battery compartment. 4AA, or I believe 4AA. I actually haven't opened this thing yet. Because it came with batteries and they worked, so I started mopping with it. I haven't found the test mode for this thing yet either. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and turn it on in the first mode.
Welcome.
It's a very simple thing.
Leapfrog. K-Frog.
Oh! Also, below the cartridge port is a headphone jack, so yay, direct recordings.
Bye-bye.
Let's turn it off because I was talking during the thing.
Welcome to KFROG. K-Frog. Ribbit. Ready to jam with Leap, Lily, and their friends? Let's play a game. Can you find whose instrument makes this sound?
That mopper. Leap.
Terrific.
The trombone makes the sound.
Let's go again.
Can you find who is grooving on the green stage?
I don't remember. I'm going to take a guess. Because I can't see it from here.
Number one.
Dan Dog is on the green stage.
Let's go again.
Can you find who is playing a brass instrument?
The mopper here.
Fantastic.
The trombone is a brass instrument.
That's 3 in a row.
The buttons up here don't do anything.
Let's go again.
Can you find who is playing the drums?
I think that's this mopper.
Yeah.
I'm Dan. I keep the beat with the drums. Yeah.
Come on, can we get something
Let's
else?
go
I've only
again.
pressed 2
Can
moppers so
you
far.
find who is grooving on the red stage?
Oh, mopper, no.
Kate
Oh!
Cat is on the blue stage.
I've never
Can
heard
you
the
find
incorrect
who is
noises.
grooving on the red stage?
Oh, that's the only one. Okay.
Yahoo.
Lily is on the red stage.
Let's go again.
Can you find whose instrument makes this sound?
And this mopper. Okay.
You're number 1.
The flute makes the sound.
Let's go again.
Yeah, software controlled volume switch.
Who is playing a keyboard instrument?
Okay, no, I will not find it.
Tune into a song. Press the forward button to choose a song.
So this is where it gets interesting. So you can use the forward button.
The ABC song. Let's rip.
And then you can hit the moppers to actually take out. It's so funny. The vocal parts weren't done in this mopper's voice with this person's or this character's voice actor, but they still have the vocals on this one. Okay. Oh, and then when there's no song playing, you can hit each one and it'll do the instrument sounds.
The ABC
But yeah,
song.
so you can hit each one to add or remove it from the song.
You're doing
The ABC.
Is it weird that I like this thing? Why am I enjoying the way it plays that song.
Mozart's Night Music.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
Okay, it actually sounds okay that way. I've never heard this song with drums in it, but it apparently does. Or at least this version of it does.
Mozart's Night Music.
You're sounding great. What a groovy mix. You really know the score.
Oh, that's so funny. It does play the right note, but the flute is just louder, and it kind of drowns out the piano. Okay, that's weird. All right.
Fiddle around with the middle sound.
Jam to the groove. It's fun to fiddle with the sound in the middle, though you might find it strange. When you fiddle all around with the middle sound, the word will change. When you fiddle all around with the middle sound, the word will change. Deedly 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 dee. Doodly 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 doo. My goat went running through the gate. I played my lute, so I came late. My cat ran off to Cousin Kate, 'cause we fiddled all around with the middle sound. My best friend Jake just told a joke. I think our car's front brake just broke. Dad put my dirty socks to soak, 'cause we fiddled all around with the middle sound. Deedly 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 dee. Doodly 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 doo. It's fun to fiddle with the sound in the middle, though you might find it strange. When you fiddle all around with the middle sound, the word will change. When you fiddle all around with the middle sound, the word will change. Deedly 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 dee. Doodly 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 doo.
Okay, that was a longer one. Okay, I'm kind of surprised.
Wanna play in our band?
That was, I mean, that was a good one. I mean, I've heard some of these before, but I haven't really, I only just got this thing a little bit ago, so I haven't really played with it and messed around with it too much. I've tried to find the test mode, but I haven't found it yet, like I said earlier, so.
Let's groove again.
Oh, you're a mopper. Don't turn off.
When the Saints Go Marching In. This song is in the top 5.
You got it.
Join in with us.
So the piano, I think it's different each time which one plays the actual, like, which one plays each part, which I think is cool.
You got it.
What?
When the Saints...
This is cool.
Let's jam some more.
Oh, okay, I guess I can kind of see that. It did sound like it was a little, like, between the two parts of the song, it was kind of like there was an extra beat in there, but I guess that kind of makes sense. I thought it was somewhere else in the song. I do know there's one of these songs that I think when the person that was singing it did it, it was okay. But
Wanna play in our band?
when they actually did the Leapfrog music sequences and put the vocals
with
over
us.
it,
Come
they
on,
kind
sing the
of
song.
messed it up.
Fiddle
See if I can go to it.
Hey, diddle, this is the way
There we go.
you hear
This
the
one.
band.
Wanna play with us? This is the way you hear the band. You hear the band. You hear the band. This is the way you hear the band when we play our groovy tunes. This is the way the piano sounds. The piano sounds.
This is the way a delayed
the
mopper
piano
sounds.
when we play
It
our
sounds
groovy
really
tunes.
mopping weird.
This is the way the trombone sounds. The trombone sounds. This is the way the trombone sounds when we play our groovy tunes. This is the way the flute sounds. The flute sounds. This is the way the flute sounds when we play our groovy tunes. This is the way the drum sound. The drum sound. This is the way the drum sounds when we play our groovy tunes.
Yeah, that was a little weird, but
Wanna play in our band?
it would have worked if they would have programmed it right. I don't think there was really too much, like, I think they did the music okay, and the person that was singing it was good, but when they programmed those two things,
Bye-bye. Let's
they
groove again soon.
they kind of messed it up. So, yeah, that one is a little weird.
This is the way you hear the band.
Jam to the groove.
Mexican Hat Day, Jack and Jill, The Name Game, Tarara Boomdier, America the Beautiful, Sousa March, Sing a Song of Sixpence, Beethoven's Ode to Joy, La Cucaracha, Vivaldi's Spring, Beethoven's Ode La
Oh, that's funny.
Cucaracha.
I didn't actually say the
Join
name of
in
the
the
song.
groove.
I was expecting it to be a little closer to the one on like the learning screen karaoke or something, but it's actually completely different. You know, it almost sounds like the one on the learning drum if you take the flute out of it. Oh, not really. Okay. Let's see, there's another one that sounds almost exactly like the one on the drum.
Beethoven singeth Sousa March.
This one, I think.
Let's rip.
Except it's longer. It's really close. It's probably slightly different, but it's really close.
You're doing great. Let me introduce the band to you. There's Dan Dog playing the drums.
Oh, I forgot it does this.
Leaps on the trombone.
Which is kind of cool.
Casey Cat is jamming on the flute. And I'm Lily. I play the piano.
Why is that voice line so much louder than the rest of them?
Come on, choose a song.
But yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the Leaps Learning Band.
Wanna play in our band?
It's cool. I like it. I'm glad I have one. It is definitely.
Sing with us. Come on.
Okay,
choose
come
a
on.
song. Bye-bye.
Here we go. It's definitely a lot better than the School Time Leap Top. The School Time Leap Top is another Leap Zone thing, and it's a really obscure thing that nobody really talks about. I had one. Well, technically I still do, but I'm trading it with somebody else in the Discord server, so I'm not going to, I won't have it for much longer. But I didn't really find that one as cool. I mean, I'm sure people will probably like it, and maybe I'm just weird, but I don't know. I didn't find it as fun to mess around with as far as, I mean, not every toy is supposed to have music in it, but I've seen a lot that at least have some. I think that thing only has 3 actual songs, except they're shorter. The little when you turn it on, and the "you got it correct" noise, which only lasts about a second. That's about all you get for music out of that thing. And then some of the modes are kind of duplicated. Like they weren't very creative when they thought of the modes. Like I think 3 of them are, yeah, they're presented in a different way and they have different voice prompts, but 3 of the modes are basically just find the letter. Find the letter that makes this sound, or find the letter that starts this word, or whatever. And it's basically all you're doing is finding letters in all of the modes. So the school time leap top, which I might have said this already, but that's also another Leap Zone thing. So I kind of, it sounded cool when I first heard about it, but then when I got the school time leap top, I was like, oh no, are all Leap Zone things this bad? So I was a little worried about how this thing would be, but I like it. It's cool. I'm glad I have one. I will definitely be keeping this one. If anybody wants to trade it, I'm going to say sorry. I think you're going to need to get your own, because I'm keeping this thing. But yeah, no, that's it. I think it's cool. I'm glad I have one. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video that I do. I don't know when that'll be, but like I said, we don't really do too many of these like actual videos where we're talking and showing a toy visually, demonstrating it. Most of the time it's just audio, but when I find the test mode, I will definitely be recording this thing, and it will be a lot easier to do because it has a headphone jack, so I don't really need to use the coil. So I can get direct audio from it. So that will be awesome. But yeah, I think I've talked long enough. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.